Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike two. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Now he breaks his bat. And that quickly, two away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
One strike.
And he's out on a tag. Inning over. Back here in Boston, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And that's a fair ball.
Everything came together for him. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Now it's going to be Vaughn Grissom. That one's upstairs, ball one.
No strike.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu on the move. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Francisco Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw, and they got him.
He's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Into the monster seats and gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Jose Siri. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
0-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Rob Refsnyder. On the ground. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next for the Red Sox, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back in Boston, now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of The best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. Matt Olson up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Late with the swing there. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. At the plate, Mark Vientos. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
That's too low. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like standing there playing with that thing behind you?
I'll tell you this. It is an experience your first time in here if you're playing the outfield with the Green Monster because it plays like no other wall in all of baseball. You really have to pay attention during batting practice, but still a cool place to play, and it was one of my favorites.
And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Down and away for ball 1. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Abreu makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Pitch misses there, ball 1.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side could be 2. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Goes to second. Safe there. Alex Bregman will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second. The relay. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Right side. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
Outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ref Snyder hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, Bregman sends it to first.
He's out.
And Albies is retired. So 2 down now, and here is Vaughn Grissom. Flied to right his first time. And that's a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and here is Jose Siri. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Tapped softly on the ground. Vientos whips it across. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Abreu batting for the second time. And that's strike 1. That one missing inside.
1-1.
And it's strike 2.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Went down on strikes his first time through. Chopped left side. Vientos. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Crochet back to work. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos, has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Vientos in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. New pitcher now, Zach Kelly. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Bregman handles. Slings to first. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now. Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Angel Acuna. Slider right there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ball.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Lindor hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Two out, space is empty. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. And it's into the gap.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Squirts away a little bit. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. To third, Devers tosses across to first. They get the out on Acuna. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1. No, that's up.
Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Casas. And Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air out to center. And there's one down. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. The Mets leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that'll fall for a base hit.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Wong in the box again. Takes a strike. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Makes the catch up against the wall. The relay throw. So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 2 in this one. Pulls that one foul. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Vaughn Grissom. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Not close with that one, and a count 2-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Alvarez stands in
1
here,
ball,
takes
no
ball
strike.
1 low. That's a laser base hit. Winker on his way to third. Caught in a rundown now. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 strike.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. 2 in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Line to right, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. To second, but
there.
way too late, safe there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Wilson. And Nepp calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Matt Olson up now for the Met. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. In the air, right field. Throws to second. He gets back in time as a run scores. Here's Acuna now.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air.
And he dodges that fastball.
1-0.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off left side. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Out.
Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Throw on to Olsen. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Acuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, David Hamilton. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Boston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Justin Slayton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Curve in the dirt. Slayton, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 8-1. Here's Jesse Winker. Singled and scored his first time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Refsnyder sizes this one up, corrals it. 1 away. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes the grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Siri at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
2-2. Ball 3. Full count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. Got him! A beautiful play to end the inning. Back here at Fenway, Devers now. Warren back to work. That one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Ripped on a line. Siri makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fast.
That one drilled left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
Yeah, I do.
Holmes with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
But they can't do, 'cause it make it rain like it's April. And I know these mad, yeah, they hate though. Trust the vibe, Winchester, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image. Say